What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Tonight's show is being introduced to you by Nine Line Apparel. These shirts right here, you can get them anywhere at Nine Line Apparel. Follow the description below. If you click on it now, you can get 10% off of the shirt. They got a subscriptions. It's an amazing thing to get into. So what are you waiting for? Don't take my words for it. Check out Nine Line Apparel to get your patriotic needs. Ooh, been a hell of a week, man. I know I did a broadcast earlier today. I've been busy, man. This chef gig has been crazy. I can't hardly have time to get myself to think. We had a show Friday night we were really going to get into, but unfortunately, I had some news about Zeus, and I could not really go forth into it Saturday night, excuse me. So we had to postpone this show until today. So today we're going to do it. We're going to do it right without no interruptions. Things are already in the works. I got the wife set up and taken care of and things of that nature. Now, not only are we going to cover the thing of Fresh and Fit talked about, we're also going to cover the violence on Juneteenth, and we also going to talk about the recent alleged allegations of Jerry Lee Peterson. Just found this out by 21 Studios. A lot of people are on the fence. Some people believe it, some people don't. I just heard about it, so I'm going to have a what they call that thing, a reaction to what was said. So, with that being said, let's go into the first thing about Fresh and Fit. Now, Fresh and Fit, if you do not know who they are a big time YouTube channel for the Red Pill movement. A lot of people don't like Fresh and Fit because of recently this year there were some things that came to light that they were not truthful about living the Red Pill lifestyle. They actually did some things with some women and were buying and asking for sex to get them on that show, things of that nature. Now, here's my thing. I'm not surprised because anytime you are a platform with that many women coming to your show, especially OnlyFans models, I'm quite sure you're going to get weak in the knees and be like, yeah, I want you to come through. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, we hear about it, we know about it. So you know, it is what it is. Now, am I a fan of theirs? Not really. I like a little bit of their content, but I'm not a fan. So I'm gonna try to pull up this show where they're talking their stuff. Give me 1 second here. One second. Oh, this is way back. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on for 1 second. All right, so give me 1 moment. Let me pull this up. I want to make sure I pull this clip up before I start. So, and again, this is for fair use purposes only. Let me go to the description below and get it set up. If it's your first time tuning in, a like is free. Again, a like is so free. All right. It don't cost you nothing to like. I really don't. It does not cost you a thing to do a like. Now, I am trying to get to a goal today. Let's try to get 3 donations here. All right. That will help us out a lot. All right. So with that being said, let's go into this story here that I'm about to talk to. So this is Fresh and Fit. Again, this is fair use. I'm not doing this to take over their stream or anything like that. This is a fair use video. Now, Fresh and Fit had a caller call in with this victimhood mindset. Now, this is one of the first time I've ever heard Fresh and Fit say some real facts about the victimhood mindset. And I think that every American should be taking note, especially Black American should be taking note of this. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to play it and I'm going to break down what they're saying and what I think about what they're saying. So give me 1 moment here. I'm going to remove myself from I'm going to go up here and mute myself and play the clip.
All right. So, first of all, shout out to y'all. Y'all be putting people on game and stuff. But I want to talk about, the situation where y'all be talking about the victim mindset, as far as telling people to just do it, just get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put in the work. Like, people's mindset are not actually, set up, or they're not in the right mindset to, how should I say, to get on the right path. It has to be some type of training, I guess. You can't just say, oh, just get better. Minorities talk all this bull back and all that other stuff. But, like, y'all can't just say, I feel like y'all should actually, like, preach or teach people how to get on the right path. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let me make sure I have your disagreement correct before I address it. So you're saying that us telling people that they got to stop being pussies is not correct because people don't necessarily have the correct mindset.
This is exactly what we talk about all the time. Okay? We talk about this all the time on this show. We talk about victimhood mindset. And a lot of young people got that mindset right now. They think because, especially in the Black community, I'm a Black kid, I live in the PJs, my mama got to work 2 jobs, I ain't got a dad, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I can't have the mindset to go out here and get it. But you'll have that same mindset when it comes to being out here and getting involved in gang activity. You have that same mindset when it comes to selling drugs and poisoning your community. You have that same mindset when it comes to doing illegal crime, trying to be cool with your homeboys or be down with the hood. So tell me, make it make sense. Same thing with young women with that mindset. You got that same mindset when you want child support from that dude that you know good and damn well you was never going to be with to begin with. You got that same mindset when you go out here on OnlyFans shaking that ass, trying to get that money. You got that same mindset when you on Snapchat telling people, give me $10 and I'll get you, hook you up with a monthly premium. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Now, watch how Fresh and Fit address the caller on this particular tune.
Am I accurate there, or do you want?
Nah.
Go ahead.
Nah, like, okay, let me elaborate a little bit more.
Please.
So,
You don't have to elaborate. Just the problem is that you were very, it was very long. Be concise about exactly what you disagree with. Nice and concise. What is it?
Yeah. So, I agree with y'all that y'all giving the right message out, but you know, y'all can't just say you know, get better. I feel like you can't just put all this pressure on Black people that actually go through certain situations, bro. Like,
March.
It's more to that than just saying it. It's like, you know, people go through things. They have to learn how to get through certain things. Just saying.
I gotta stop again. This is the bumbling and rambling of our future of today. This is what happens when you have allowed these children to be like that. Okay? When you're telling these kids this type of behavior and everything like that, this is what they do. This is what they do. This is how they sound. All of a sudden, I can't do it. Why can't you do it? Well, it's because I have too much pressure, and this pressure I can't handle. Well, here's the thing. God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. Let's put that for number one. Number two, when you think you got it bad, there's someone else out there got it way worse than you. And nobody never talks about that. Way worse than you. Okay? So let's get that straight. Second thing you got to get in your head is that to be successful, you got to overcome adversity. Adversity is always going to vary. Your adversity could be light or it could be huge. I had to overcome adversity in my life. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. I went through some situations where my family didn't have a lot of money. My great-grandparents were poor. We lived in the country. We bounced around from one property in the country, and when we had to go take our grandmother, my great-grandmother, to get seen about because her arthritis was so bad, we would have to go to the other address in the PJs in Charlotte. But we survived. You know how I survived it? Because I had that notation in my brain. Whatever I do in my life, I'm going to succeed. I graduated from high school. I went to college. I fucked up at college at first, but I went through it. I did not make myself or allow myself to have a victim mindset because I was taught from an early age, even though my parents was very liberal, that you can do anything you want to do. As long as you do what? Put your damn mind to it. But unfortunately, we live in a generation today, in a society today, that the young people are being conditioned that victimhood is the only way you're going to be successful. You have to be a victim. You have to cry, I can't do this. And then miraculously, somebody with white guilt will come by, pick you up, and make you a star. And then you go on a rampage and make them be even more guilty. You can't make this shit up. Let's continue.
And stop being a fucking pussy and get better. It's not gonna help. There's actually people that that want to do good, but they can't because like they're in a bad mindset. Like nobody wants to be poor. Nobody wants to be be a bum for the rest of their life.
Okay.
Or make bad decisions
so mindset
for the rest of their life. But
bro. Okay. So here's my question for you. Who controls your mindset?
You do.
Okay. Did you hear the caller that called in a little bit ago? That got run over by his girl and had to learn how to walk again and everything?
Yeah, shout out to Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing, bro. It's either you do or you don't. The reality is the only thing that human beings respect in general is results. And results are only come after accomplishments. And the only way that you're going to get any type of accomplishments done is by gritting your teeth and making it happen regardless of your circumstances. Because at the end of the day, right, if let's say Michael Jordan, right, he won all those championships. If he had lost at the finals, no one would care that he had the flu. No one would care that his dad died. No one would care that he had a gambling problem. No one would care that he had issues with his wife. They would just say, you fucking lost. No one cares about why you lost. They just care that you lost. Okay.
Facts. People want results. I want y'all to listen to what he's saying. Again, I'm not a fan of these guys, but they're telling the truth here. And we talk about this all the time on the show. People want results. I'm a chef. I have a responsibility. When I come into my job, I have to prepare a meal for the people that come to our place of business. Okay? That's my responsibility. I can't go up there and look at my boss, my supervisor, Element, and look at them and say, oh, well, yeah, listen, I can't get the meal out today because I don't feel good in my feelings. Or I can't get the meal out today because, oh, my God, you said something to me that made me feel so discombobulated. No, I can't. When I go up there on that job as a chef, I have to focus on getting that meal out. That means if I don't have the tools or the menu to get the meal out, I have to look at other alternatives to substitute. This is where common sense and grit and grind comes into play. Okay. Just like he said, the man that got ran over had to learn how to walk. What did he say to himself? He said to himself, I'm not going to let this hold me back. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to be a survivor. I'm not going to be out here having people feel sorry for me. I'm going to get back as close to 100% as possible. Same thing what he said about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan lost his dad, gambling problem, cheating on his wife, doing all this extra shit. Michael Jordan could have easily said, man, I got a lot of shit going on, bro. We ain't getting these finals today. No. He said, fuck that. I deal with that later. My job is to bring home a chip. That's what people got to understand, the new generation that's come behind us, that we have failed to get in their heads. And even my generation now, results matter. Results matter. It's just like when you about to have sex with your woman for the first time when you meet her. Okay? You said all that talk of what you going to do to her. Well, guess what? It's time to put your money where your mouth is. And if you can't do that, guess what? You are a failure. You can't blame it on stress. Can't blame it on low libido. It's just that your ass just did not measure up. Same thing about anything in life. Just being honest. Let's continue.
Okay. It's not society's job to understand your problems. The world doesn't owe you understanding. And I'm here to tell men the cold hard reality that no one gives a fuck about your problems. The only problems that people care about are women's problems and children's problems.
Holy shit. I have to agree with him again. I have to agree. He's telling the truth. Women, only problems that people really strongly care about is women and children. Look at how things are in your workplace or in your everyday activities right now. Remember what that episode I had today when I talked about that woman, okay, that had that situation with her supposed baby daddy. She played that she was violated as a teenager and he knew about it and he did this. What happened? What did we saw? Immediately people started tweeting, sharing, talking, oh, this is disgusting. What kind of animal is this? Blah, blah, blah. You know what goes on with that? It takes almost double the facts, double the shares, double the proof for that woman to actually be disputed against. It's just facts. This is how it's been for years. Same thing with a child. If a child says that something happens to them, which we know 90% of the time, 95, well, I'll say 97% of the time, it's the truth. If they haven't been coached. That's that 3% line and or a liar. Nothing against kids. People care. You know what I'm saying? People are going to feel sorry for them. People are going to go out their way and help them. We as men, no one's going to go out their way for you. No one's not going to hold your hand. Nobody's going to give a shit about your situation. You know what I'm saying? Unless, I'm going to say it again, you get shot by a white cop and you're a black man. Then all of a sudden people care about you as a man. I'm just being honest with you. This is where we at in society today. All right, let's continue.
And that's just an unfortunate reality in life when it comes to men. Your only real utility as a man is what you create. And if you don't create, you're invisible. This is why most women see most men as non-economically attractive. This is why most women don't give a fuck about most men. And this is why so many guys commit suicide and suffer from depression, because they don't understand the basic concept that men and women are different and men are evaluated based on what they create. The only people that are loved unconditionally are women and children. Men are only loved under the condition that they provide something. So now that
again, I have to agree with him. Men are only measured of value of what you provide. What have you provide in life to make you social, economically, and so socially value to the people around you? And that's just facts. As being a man, you have to provide some type of value. That's why a lot of men, like he said, are depressed and hurt themselves. Okay? Because we have not taken the time to provide ourselves with something. Provide ourselves with something to not only make us a tool that is reliable, not only for ourselves, but a tool that is reliable for other people. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, give me 1 second. As I was saying, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I mean, that's just facts. Let me give you an example when I say that you got to be providing a service of value to someone in this society. If you are a man who has gone through life and learn the skill. Let's say you learn to be a carpenter or whatever. Okay, you learn to be carpenter, you know how to lay down tile, you know how to redecorate things of that nature in a home. You have now become a value already as a man. Now let's say you take that same type of energy and you start networking, because now you got confidence. So you got to network and tell people, I got this skill, I got this skill, I got this skill, I got this skill, I can do this, I can do that. People will start to say, well, damn, let me see, man. I got this project here. I pay you this. If you do a good job with that, because now you've got yourself your skill, okay, you're a valuable asset with this skill. Guess what happens? You start to get into the talks with other people. People start spreading your name around. Hey, man, this man can do carpentry, that. This man can do this, that. Before you know it, you got people not only requesting for your services. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I lost my camera. Requesting your services, but people will also want to be like, wow, man, I really want to deal with that person because this dude is awesome. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me get my camera back on. I don't know what the world going on with that. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta get my camera back up. Sorry. But anyway, let me I guess my camera messed up on here, so I'm gonna change my cameras. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold it. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, let me try to refresh my my stuff. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So I had to add that my other camera in has some technical difficulties. But we're gonna get back to this show here about what this man is saying, because I want people to really see what I'm talking about, what is going on here and what needs to be explained. So yes, you got to have a value. If you don't have value or have some type of value about yourself, people just not gonna give a damn about you. All right, let's continue to see what else he said about this to this call.
Now that we have the foundation set, you have two choices. You can either A, adapt and overcome and say, no one gives a fuck about my problems and I'm going to overcome this regardless of whatever disadvantages I may have. Or B, we can go ahead and say what you just said. Hey, well, everyone might not be in the right mindset and people are going through things or whatever. Bro, everyone suffers. Everybody suffers. And quite frankly, there's people outside of the United States that suffer to a higher degree than we do. The reason why me and Fresh have very little patience for guys that say, oh, it sucks out here, blah, 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 is because I've been to a third world country before. I've seen people starve. I've seen people die from simple shit like not being able to drink water or not being able to eat. When I was a special agent with Homeland Security, I remember vividly seeing dead children in the fucking desert. I remember vividly seeing bones of people that had tried to cross into the United States from Mexico. I remember vividly Mexican cartels killing migrants trying to come into the United States because they didn't pay $1,000 to cross the Rio Grande River. I remember vividly seeing illegal aliens dying in the back of tractor trailers in San Antonio back 5 years ago, and I'll break down that case for y'all too, trying to come to the United States. They got left in the fucking back of a trailer, like 200 of them, like 70 or 80 of them fucking died, guys.
Now, again, what he's saying is facts. He ain't lying. He really not. A lot of people don't understand this, but people try to say America is so bad. This is what the people that come from Mexico go through. They have sometimes up to, so I'm surprised 80 is nothing. I've heard stories from guys that work as agents that used to serve with me that work as agents now at the border. They have found up to over 100 plus in a trailer dead. The only a few were barely alive. Okay, I mean, that's just facts. Bones in the desert. If you patrol Afghan during the time when we were fighting Afghan at our highest level on the war on terrorism, there's a lot of kids you can find dead.
What the fuck? Though, man. It's been what, 4 days?
So when you look at this, and again, my apologies for muting y'all. When you look at this, this should just tell everybody that we're blessed. We really are. And Fresh and Fit is trying to tell this fool, man, that you sitting up here complaining about me telling you to get off your ass and be successful, or calling you a pussy for complaining and crying. You need to look at that situation. These people that actually died trying to go to a better life, and you at the better life, all you got to do is apply yourself. But even that is too much for you. Let's continue his rant.
Because of heat exhaustion in July. I've seen people go to crazy lengths for the opportunity to have what you have right now that you're crying about, saying people don't understand. We know what people also don't understand? The opportunities that they have. I will never, ever let someone, let me finish. I will never let anyone come on here and make an excuse as to why they're not where they want to be because of some pussy shit like mindset. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's people dying to come to this country that would trade places with you in a fucking instant. You're watching us with internet, calling into a show with technology, lights, food, and water. You know, people don't even have that privilege. They look at Americans as fucking pussies. Yo, once you leave the United States, I don't know if you guys know this, everyone hates the United States because we have a bunch of fucking crybabies that are fat, coddled, don't appreciate the blessings that they have, and they cry more about what they don't have versus what they do have. If
facts, and I can testify to that. I don't even know, Strawberry. I can testify to that. Okay? I used to be out here in Iraq, okay? In Kuwait, excuse me. In Kuwait. And Kuwait did not have anything, nothing like this. Strawberry, I'm gonna put you as my moderator. Nothing like this. Nothing at all. Okay? when you came, listen, when you came into Kuwait, the only people that had internet is people of means of money. People that had cell phones were means of money. You are blessed. You know, damn near every American damn near has a cell phone. And if you can't get one, if you get EBT, you can get a cell phone. Might not be the best in the world, but it'll be a cell phone. You know, these other countries don't have that opportunity. They don't have that luxury. There are so many people in these third world countries can't have no cell phone, no internet, no nothing. But yet still, we out here crying like bitches. We out here trying to be the biggest victim of the year. Shout out to Fresh, the Fit, for preaching like he doing. Because people need to understand what it's like. Let's continue.
Mindset is your only barrier to success, then quite frankly, you're a fucking pussy and you deserve to suffer in poverty, because there's people that suffer in poverty that don't have a choice. But if you are suffering in poverty in the United States, it is a fucking choice. So you get no type of sympathy from me, because I've seen people die and go to great lengths to come to this country that never get the opportunity.
Call it simple. Wash our money Mondays. I don't know who you want to tell you, bro.
And for those of you in the chat that are wondering what illegal aliens are, it means undocumented people from foreign countries, guys. You guys got to understand, in the United States, they refer to aliens as immigrants that don't have documentation. That's how the immigration law looks. INA. Look up the Immigration Naturalization Act. They refer to foreign nationals as aliens, guys.
And also, I was laughing because earlier someone commented, let me hear what stupid shit this nigga got to say. And then I know you probably made.
All right. So now we're going to go to the next part, where Fit really goes in and preach about why black people got the victimhood mindset. Now, let's see here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, try to find it. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, and here's the rant. Myron, hold on. I think this is it. Hold on for a second. I think this is it, guys. Hold on.
Here's the thing, bro. I'm going to break this down for you because I took some notes on what you just said. So just for the people that are tuning in, we've got 7,400 you guys in here. Please go ahead and like the video because we're going to break this down. Because we get this complaint a lot. So I'm going to make sure that we address this and put this to bed forever. Yeah. Because we get a lot of criticisms from people saying, yo, your guy, we live in a market, the girls are hoes, whatever it is, but you guys aren't helping society by telling guys to go out there and sleep with.
Okay, that ain't it. Oh, it's the next one. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Here's this
all the time, then it could affect you. But if you see opportunity, you see people for what they are, you can win. But don't use color as a victim mindset, bro, because it doesn't help you at all.
And for these losers, because I already know on Twitter, well, Myra's not even black because his parents weren't here in 1951 and they didn't suffer from the civil rights bullshit. Blah blah, all that. Shut the fuck up, bro. Because let me tell y'all something. When the police or the men or the white people come, they're not gonna pull up on me and be like, "Hey, listen, excuse me, sir. Were your parents here in the 1800s during times of slavery?" Okay, no. Okay. Were you? Did anyone in your family march in the civil rights movement? No. Okay. All right, we're gonna let you off. You're not really a black guy. No, they don't fucking care about that shit. But you stupid motherfuckers are on Twitter. Well, you're not really black because on any.
Facts. That's another thing that we talk about on this channel. The police do not care. Real police officers that are trying to protect the community and do their job do not care your skin tone. They don't give a damn about any of that. Unless you like somebody that's like Nancy Pelosi husband, or Nancy Pelosi, a political figure, then yeah, of course, they probably be a little extra nice and don't really give you that much shit when they pull you over. But if you're a regular person, they don't give a shit. If you got a weapon or you giving them mouth or you're threatening their lives or you acting belligerent, guess what? You can catch everything that comes with it. The damn taser, getting shot, you name it. But again, nobody talks about that. That's why so many police officers are leaving the force, because if I can't do my job, because every time I turn around, I got to select and see if it's a white person or a black person. Because if you shoot the white person, nobody gives a shit. But if you shoot that black person, oh Lord, hell will be your home. People ain't got time for that. And that's just facts, man. People ain't got time for it. All right, let's continue.
On Industry.com, you only get back at 73% because you come from North Africa and you don't be in the sub-Saharan. Shut the fuck up. The same people that you cry about that are oppressors don't give a fuck about all these other stupid ass little asterisks that you guys want to use to say, I'm more black than you and I'm more black than you. All you motherfuckers are doing are trying to sit there and say, well, I should be a victim more. I should be a victim more. I should deserve to be a loser more. That's all I fucking hear. Why? That's all you motherfuckers do is cry, bro. That's all they do on fucking Twitter. Well, I'm really black because my parents were here in 1945 and they know Martin Luther King. Shut the fuck up. That's why foreigners come to this country and laugh at you niggas, bro. Real talk. Chinese people come to this fucking country. You know what they do? They open up a fucking Chinese food spot in the hood. The Indian people.
All right, facts. He's about to talk about how immigrants come into America in the black community and rack up and get rich. And he's not lying. He's about to break it down on all aspects. For real. You don't believe me? Look at, I tell y'all what, anybody that lives in a medium populated city or even a small town, I want you to go by a project area in your town. Okay. And I want you to look and see how close the Indian stores, the Chinese stores, and all Chinese restaurants, all the stuff that are mom and pop owned businesses are by the hood and who owns it. And I want you to see how many of those versus black Americans that own their own shit. I guarantee you're going to see more foreigners around that neighborhood than you will see black Americans. Now, I want you to see which one the criminal in the hood going to rob faster, the black American or the Indian or the Chinese folks. I tell you the answer to that shit. We always rob our own starting out. We don't never try to rob the Chinese or the Indian people till later. And you know I ain't lying. Look at the statistics of crime. Let's continue, man.
People, they go open up a convenience store in the hood. The Arabs, they come into the United States, they go put a fucking liquor store in the hood, and them niggas can't even drink. They laughing at you, stupid fucks. Because you guys come into the store, oh, hey son, let me get a pack of Hennessy. Yo, I only got 20 on me right now, bro. I know it's 50, but yo, do a hook up, brother. No, come back again with the money. They laugh at you niggas because you guys were born here with the opportunity, and they're making a killing off you, stupid fucks. Because you guys speak English, born here, raised here, U.S. citizenship, and you're still a fucking loser. Going into a
facts. He is not lying. Black Americans has been here the longest. We have had opportunities given to us since the Civil Rights Movement, and we have not taken not one damn opportunity of it, hardly. We have more black American women enrolled in college, but they never finish. We never do. And then if we do go to college for something, we go to college for something that makes no fucking sense. And you know why it's like that? because in those communities, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Indians, and the Jamaicans and the Haitians, they are family oriented. They believe in family. They believe in values. Black Americans, we're the only fucking community that don't believe in that shit hardly. We want to celebrate. We think a woman being a single mother is an accomplishment. We really do. We think a single mother having a bunch of kids with multiple baby daddies is an accomplishment. We think if you go to jail and serve time and didn't snitch, being a criminal is an accomplishment. Being facts, stating facts. We think joining a gang is an accomplishment. Y'all seen what recently happened with the woman that said she was looking for a mate? She found out this man was a nuclear engineer, and she basically told him, go fuck yourself, because he didn't fit her narrative. I mean, I'm just telling you where we at right now, bro. Like, we're really in a bad style of life. We really are. Can't make this up, man. Let's continue with this.
Foreign nigga store, buying the fucking alcohol, crying and complaining about why you're not where you want to be, but you're drunk all the time off of fucking Hennessy. That's the truth in the black community. That's the fucking truth. You choose to be a fucking loser. Okay? And I don't want to hear nothing, because if I get pulled over by the police versus you get pulled over by the police, the only difference is that I'm not going to be a fucking retard. I know how to move. I'm going to tell him, how you doing, officer? I'm going to keep my fucking hands on the steering wheel. I'm not going to call him a fucking dirty pig and say all this other stupid shit. I'm going to walk off with no ticket. Your dumb ass is going to get in trouble because you want to sit there arguing with the police and say, defund the police, fuck the police, yeah. You create your reality based off of how you fucking behave, based off of how you act. Okay? So stop fucking crying about the situation. Yes. Does police brutality exist? Yes. Are police bias towards black people? Yes. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to add fuel to the fire and act like a fucking dumbass, pull out your phone and say, oh, you fucking racist pig? They're human beings too. And if they can fuck you over for you acting like an idiot, they fucking will. All right? It's your choice to operate in reality. Don't be a fucking idiot. Don't commit crimes. Don't.
Exactly what he said. A lot of Americans do this. Black Americans definitely do this. When they get pulled over by the cops, you got the camera out and shit. You talking all this shit. Oh yeah, I'm being pulled over by the cops, and I didn't do anything. Man, fuck that. Put your hand on the steering wheel. Let the cop come to you. Show him your license and registration. He tell you made a traffic violation. You say you didn't do it. But if he still says that, no, sir, I did. I saw you back there. Don't argue with him. Okay, sir, get your ticket. And if you about your business, get you a lawyer and beat the shit like everybody else do in America. Go the fuck home. Don't be trying to do this and do that. Don't be trying to be all extra. And another thing that he said was the truth. You don't want the cops to be fucking with you. Quit committing crimes. Y'all hit that like button. We should be at 20 right about now. I'm being serious. Quit committing crimes. That's how you handle it. Quit committing crimes. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Quit committing crimes. Stay your ass inside. Yep, that too, Eaton. You'll beat it without a lawyer. Prove your point. Exactly. Ask to see if the speedometer was calibrated. I mean, when you look at this shit, it really pisses me off because a lot of people do too much. Doing too much. For what? For what? Why are we doing this? Oh, I know why we're doing it. We're doing it because we want to be seen. We want to prove to everybody that we are always right. Well, newsflash, you're not always fucking right. You're not. Sometimes you're just gonna have to take that L and live to fight and win the war another way. You may lost the battle, but you can always win the war. I'd rather win the war. I'd rather lose a battle if it's going to help me win a war than to win a battle and lose the war. It's just facts. Let's continue.
Don't put yourself in precarious situations. Don't fucking do stupid shit. Don't do drugs. Don't drive drunk. But guess what? That takes what? Accountability. No one wants to be fucking accountable anymore.
Say word.
That's the truth. That's the cold hard reality. Go ahead and clip this shit, put it on fucking Twitter. So they can go ahead and say, you're not really black. You're not, you're sub-Saharans, whatever the fuck they want to say. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I've been through all the same bullshit that every black person's been. I've been accused of stealing. I've been fucking stopped because the way that I look or the way that I dress. I went through all the same shit. The difference between me and you is I don't fucking cry about it. That's the difference. Fucking pussies. You're a loser because you choose to be a fucking loser, man. It's amazing to
He said you choose to complain about it. You choose to cry about it. Move the fuck on. You are in 2022. Was it someone in a hood dressed in Ku Klux Klan that pulled you over and threatened your life? No. When you was followed by the store, did they had a mob of white folks waiting to go and freaking take your life? No. So if none of this happened, then what do? Easy. You go, you adjust you address the situation, and then you go somewhere else and shop. You don't make a scene. You don't go, here's my camera. They follow me all around this store. See, because they think I'm a black person that's gonna steal. So fuck that. You know you're not. So why give them the damn energy? Why give yourself that type of energy? I don't give a shit. You want to follow me in the store? By all means, follow me. Get the exercise. You might learn something. But I'm not going to videotape you and waste my energy and my good damn streaming and my damn internet digital access that you have with your fucking 5G or 4G or whatever the hell you got because of you. I have better shit to do. I don't need the ego trip. I don't need a victimhood mentality. And it's just facts. Same thing when it comes to being discriminated against in other areas. Everybody always want to cry about that shit. You know how you stop it? Quit going there. Well, I got discriminated at this mom and pop store because I'm black. Okay, easy. Take your business somewhere else. When they start seeing, if they, especially in a predominantly black area, and everyone is starting to go other places because of the way they treat the customer, guess what? They will figure it out or they will close down. That's how you handle that shit. What you think all these other nationalities do when they get discriminated against? They don't go up here and have a whole fucking damn sad dog and pony show story. They go elsewhere and handle that shit like a boss. You know what they say? Silence is violence, right? Well, guess what? Silence can also mean a lot. Moving silently can change a whole person's demeanor. Because when you're silent and you silently phase out on people, people will start to wonder why they losing so much business. Because then when people see a set of group not shopping there and talk to that group and find out what happened, they're not going to shop there. They're not going to do business with that person. And that's how you overcome that shit. That's how you get people to stand in solidarity with you and still have class. But I'm sorry, when I talk like this is white supremacy talking points. Let me stop. Or yet I may have to call somebody to give me my coon card.
Explain to me how many of you motherfuckers are fucking soft, bro. Fucking soft, fat, triple chin, looking like shit, fucking doing drugs all the time, drinking alcohol, not going to school, not fucking getting a job, and you wonder why you're a fucking loser, why the police look at you crazy, because you're not worthy of being fucking respected. And then your dumbass has the audacity, you fucking pig, fuck you. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? You're disrespecting him. Just because he has a uniform doesn't mean he's not human. And if he can't fuck your life up, he will. And that's what ends up happening because you niggas want to talk. I get it. We have a chip on our shoulder because we're black. Act correct.
Act correct. Oh, can't say that though. That's that white supremacy talk. That's that. He'll do whatever he's talking like he say what master say. I feel you, LA Throne. No, there's no white supremacist talk. It ain't no master talk. It's real life issues. How you conduct yourself. If you out here acting a damn fool and you got somebody in authority telling you to get out the car, do this, to do that, and you up here gonna tell them what the hell you not gonna do and be belligerent, you are gonna get the worst end of the stick. You gonna get slammed on the ground. You gonna get fucked up. It's just like at your job. If I go to my boss man, a boss lady, and she tell me she want me to cook a certain product, and I look at her and say, I ain't cooking that. That ain't my specialty. I don't like that shit, and we're not gonna do that shit. You know what's gonna happen? She's gonna politely tell me, thank you for your time. You can leave. Someone will be there to take my place. Facts. And don't give me that shit where, well, Joe, you know, jobs now is a down. People ain't, you know, you can't find people no more to work, so they'll probably put up with that. Who shit? Nobody's gonna put up with disrespect. They don't give a damn if nobody's hardly trying to work for them. Nobody's gonna put up with disrespect. And if you do, guess what? You are a damn fool. Let's continue.
The world isn't fair, man. The world isn't fair. I'm telling you, I've been profiled too. I just choose not to let it affect my reality. I operate in reality. I understand.
Life is not fair, and I operate in reality. That was the most powerful line that brother have said since I've ever heard of his ass. That's facts. Shout out to Myron. Myron and Fresh, shout out to you guys. Reality. Are you going to continue to let bullshit affect your reality? Let's throw some examples, because you know some people, when they see me talk like this, don't understand. Are you going to allow a setback to throw off your whole idea of being successful? Example given, because I had to talk to some of these folks in sports. Michael Jordan, he was told for years, from junior high all the way up to high school, damn near, man, you can't play basketball. We don't want you on the team. You ain't good enough. You ain't good enough. You ain't good enough. Until finally he decided to get better. He could have easily said, you know what, man, I'm in high school now. It's 8th grade. I'm in 9th grade now, and these fools have kept cutting me off this team. Fuck this. I'm going to do something else. I'm just going to go to school and be a regular Michael Jordan. He didn't do that. He said, fuck that. I'm going to be successful. And now he turned around and became the greatest player of all time. Tom Brady. Another example. I know he's not black, but he's a white guy. He was considered, got picked 199th. I want you to put that in your head. 199th draft pick. Your ass ain't even supposed to be lasting in the league past 2 years if you're 199th draft pick. But you know what Tom Brady said? Fuck that. I'm 199th pick. I'm going to continue to practice like I am a starter. And he did. And he did for 2 fucking years until his predecessor, I forgot the guy's name. I think Garoppolo or whatever that guy was. I don't know what the dude's name is. I have to look back. But anyway, the starter of the team got hurt. And guess what? Bill Belichick looked at him and said, hey, man, you got to come through because old boy is out. Oh, okay. And he started, and he been starting since. Now he done won 7 chips. 7. Seven chips. I want you to think about that. He's a walking brand. I mean, that's just facts. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Daily chores of a father. Anyway, man, I mean, it just goes to show you what we're facing with.
Understand that I need to be respectful to the police because they're the authority. Damn, man, people fucking cry all the time, bro. It's fucked up. We're the only race of people that fucking cry all the time, bro. I don't see Indian people crying. I don't see fucking Chinese people crying. I don't see Hispanics crying. They fucking come here and work. They don't fucking cry about their situations. Even Africans that are black just like you that suffer the same bullshit, the same fucking racial prejudice, they fucking work. It don't matter if your name is fucking John Jones versus fucking Dikembe Mutombo. When they pull you over, all they see is black skin. So stop trying to fucking separate this shit. You're a loser because you're a fucking loser. Has nothing to do with, are you some heron or whatever else? Like on fucking Twitter, you guys are out here saying some stupid shit. Oh, well, you're Dominican, so you're not really black, blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If he's dark skinned and he's fucking Dominican, it don't matter. They're going to consider him black too.
Facts. That's like saying if a white person get pulled over and they're from Ireland, that the cops gonna be like, oh, well, you're not white American, you're Irish, so oh yeah, we're gonna let you get a pass. Or no, it doesn't work that way. When people first see you with a dark skin, light skin, whatever, they're gonna assume that you're black or whatever your color is. But then if they hear you speak, you got an accent, okay, then they'll probably like, all right, then that person is from Dominican or that person is from the islands. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the police just want to know, are you going to listen to their commands, and they're going to give you a ticket and everybody go home their separate ways. So again, this is just another example of the mindset that the victimhood has created. That's why I say, man, it amazes me. It really does. It amazes me. So shout out to that. Now we're going to go on to another part of the show because now we're getting into hour and 12 minutes of nothing but pure show blitz. By this time, go ahead on and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna go ahead on and make this this part of the hour. Anybody want to make any kind of donations, please do. It helps out with the show. Okay. Yeah, I'm back, guy. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, we're going to go to the poll for a minute. We're going, and like I said before, I'm finna play some background music, give everybody a chance to do some kind of donation through the Cash App, whatever. We're going to start doing that on these long streams. So I'm going to give everybody like 1 to 2 minutes. It's just like what they call that? A commercial moment to go ahead on and donate or got any questions or any concerns. And during that 2-minute commercial break, I will be addressing polls and randomly talking about the comments. So let's put on some of this music right quick so you guys can hear that and hear me go in and do just that. Let's play some of our old school daydreaming music. All right. Let's go to the poll. So we went to the poll right now. I'm not going to end the poll because we haven't got to the topic yet. This is about the Juneteenth situation. So give me 1 second. What we got? Right now, 89%. We have had 18 votes on the poll, and 89% of those votes have said no. They do not believe that Juneteenth is a great holiday for Black Americans, and 11% says yes. So thank you for participating in the poll. It'll still be up. I'm not going to cut it down just yet. Now we're going to go to the comments. Let's see what we got tonight. So from the last comment, we got never that. You never talk too much salty stuff. Thank you for being a supporter, bro, and a member. H may say absolutely there's a difference between helping and enabling. You're right, there is. Let's see what else. H may also put in her comment, do you teach a man to fish or do you give a man a fish? You give him a fish to determine what kind of fish, how much fish, when, where, and how he uses said fish. Then they disguise it as helping. You're right. You're right. I like that. I like that. Let me go see some other comments that were raised, that were talked about during this little interlude. My man Salty Snuff, who's also a very important member, been rocking with me for the longest now, said, I was raised Cherokee in a Cherokee family. Many of my family still live on the Osage Reservation in Oklahoma. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. And we appreciate you and your family and their culture. Let's see what else we got. L.A. Thorne said, They're gonna claim it's white cops, and they harass and kill black people, claiming prison is the new slavery. While yes, blacks are overrepresented, there are white slaves amongst the black ones in there. Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're not lying. Let's see what else we got. Eaton Beaver said you can beat the ticket without a lawyer. Claude Labrie, my dog, been a down supporter for the longest, said this dude is preaching right now. You're right. That's right. White American Month will be in July. We will celebrate it here. I don't care. We're going to push for it. I want to make it a law, a holiday. Strawberry, I knew his mod said, when did Fresh and Fit start calling shows? I think they recently done it. I guess trying to get themselves back out there more. So, and that's about it for right now. If you did donate to any of my stuff, please let me know in the chat. I haven't checked it yet. That's right. No, it's not white boy summer. It's white American summer, baby. We gonna support. Y'all need to be celebrated too, god darn it. Y'all make the world go round as well. Y'all important too. That's what we gonna do. We gonna promote y'all too, baby. Always. So, with that being said, let's go to the next phase of this show. Let's talk about why I hate Juneteenth. Yes, y'all know what about to come with that one. All right, so here we go. We about to put some videos here. Let's look at the first city here. All right, guys. Here we go. Another description of why I hate Juneteenth. Here we go. Example number 1.
Breaking news this time in Washington, D.C., where 4 people were shot tonight at a free Juneteenth concert, including a D.C. police officer. One of the victims, a juvenile believed to be 15, was killed. Now, police say that officer was shot in the leg, expected to recover. 2 other victims listed now in stable condition. Right now, there are no reports of arrest, but police say there is no active threat. The shooting happened at the Mochella Music Festival, which authorities say did not have proper permits.
We have a child who was killed today at an event that did not have any proper planning for the number of people who are here, and with guns involved, and with our police managing a crowd on site, somebody used a gun and a child is dead.
Authorities say police officers did not fire any shots during that incident.
This is why I don't support Juneteenth. Oh, it gets worse. So let's talk about the young man that passed away at the Juneteenth celebration. Give me 1 second here. Oh, it gets worse. I got more to show. Let's show the running of this young man. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull that one up. Yeah, it's here. It is. Hold on. All right, so I'm finna show y'all the chaotic scene on it. Part of the news clip. Here we go. Again, this is another example why I hate Juneteenth. Hold on for a second. I'm finna show y'all again. Let me show that video from the beginning.
We are watching for updates on a shooting in Washington, D.C. last night. It happened during a concert celebrating Juneteenth. You can see and hear people running from the gunfire. A 15-year-old was killed.
This is why I hate Juneteenth. Because this is what you get, especially in these liberal cities. It always put Black Americans in a bad light. You're supposed to be celebrating this supposed holiday for unity, and this is what you get. You get people running, trying to save their lives. Oh, it gets worse. Now, I want to show you that clip. Let me show you the young man that died. See, they don't never talk about him. He ain't been talked about yet on mainstream media. Well, I forgot. It don't fit the narrative. Let's play this part.
Let's get back to that big story that broke over the weekend in D.C. along the U Street corridor. The family of that 15-year-old who was shot and killed during a Juneteenth celebration is sounding off.
Fox 5 Stephanie Ramirez live at that scene. And Steph,
I'll try to make sure that troll got his moment. See, that's what you do to the trolls. You give them their little moment, and then they get blocked. You see that? Now he famous. He got what he wanted. Look at him. He's happy now. That's how we do trolls in here. So when you want to troll, just want to let you know, we're going to put your little comment in there so everybody can see it. And then we're going to remove you so everybody else can see it too. And oh yeah, by the way, you would never say that in my face because you know you get handled. I mean, I'm more than just fat, buddy. I promise you that. And if you don't believe me, ask your mama. Oh, I'm so horrible. Let's jump into this.
Let's get back to that big story that broke over the weekend in D.C. along the U Street corridor. The family of that 15-year-old who was shot and killed a Juneteenth celebration is sounding off.
Fox 5 Stephanie Ramirez live at that scene. And Steph, several injuries, including a DC police officer. Guys, it's both very sad and disturbing, so we're not going to show you this on camera, but right now I'm walking along a path of blood footprints here on U Street by 14th from the incidents last night. Still a lot of unanswered questions as to what happened here, with no one more frustrated than the family of the teenager killed.
He was a baby. He ain't had nothing to do with whatever was going on. I understand this in my community. I understand it. But when it comes to children, babies, it's time to say something. They our future and they're dying. So somebody got to say something.
Guys, Antoinique Murray says her mother is the victim's godmother and helped raise 15-year-old Chase Poole, sharing photos of the teenager killed last night by U and 14th Streets with Fox 5. I'm told Chase was the only.
I paused it because I want y'all to see something here. 15 years old, dead because of Juneteenth Mochella. In a city where we have seen police officers been screamed at to be what they call it, defunded. Congratulations, y'all. This is what happens when you defund the police. This is what happens when police officers cannot be recruited. You have stories like this. This 15-year-old child was randomly killed for nothing. They won't find out who did it because you know why? Nobody's not going to talk. She talking about it's time to speak up. Well, honey, guess what? You know what the code is in Blackistan. You cannot talk about who got shot or who did what. Because if you do, you consider the snitch. So you don't be a snitch for the hood. You just let that little baby die. It's just what it happens. 15 years old. Could have been any of these black liberals that run in this city, son, but they ain't gonna do a damn thing. Why CNN ain't covering this man's life? Why ain't Joy Reid sharing his picture everywhere? Why ain't Don Lemonade screaming on Twitter and Snapchat about how disturbing this is? Why ain't Joy Behar had a whole GoFundMe set up for this kid yet? You know why? Because they don't give a damn. Because it's not their problem. Doesn't fit their narrative. He was shot probably by another Sun man. We don't care.com. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Sad, man. It really is. It really is. Whew. Let's get back into the next crime rave. Get back to this story.
Oldest of 5 siblings with a big extended family, and those close to him believe he was an innocent bystander. Today, we also heard frustration from those either planning the event or attending with their gunshots, and see at least 2 chaotic scenes erupt from what happened last night. This was a gathering that was a go-go music protest celebration called Mochella that's been going on since 2019. After the shooting last night, the DC police chief and the mayor called for those holding unpermitted events to be held accountable, talking about potential charges against the founder and organizer of Mochella. But then Fox 5 learned that it was the mayor's second in command who was on our station for Zip Trips last Friday promoting this event as a free event for the city. Still a lot of questions. We are still also waiting to talk with Chief Robert Conti today. The police chief, though, he did tweet out a statement saying in part of that the person who took Chase's life and brought violence to our community needs to be held accountable. Sources tell me the one officer who was shot here, he's at home okay, but we are still also waiting to learn the conditions of the 2 other victims from here yesterday. Guys, that's the very latest here. I'll toss it back to you.
So y'all see that? So the police chief promoted the event, the second in command to the police chief, and because all of a sudden somebody lose their life, they want to hold the person that started the event responsible. Talking about they didn't have enough security. Well, y'all said y'all had hundreds of cops out there. It's y'all fault too. You promoted it. I hope the family sue y'all ass too. See, that's what they do, man. You see how these liberals turn on each other? They'll never have accountability. They don't know what accountability is. You can't make this up. Let's go to the next Juneteenth horror story. Here's another example. Y'all hit that like button. This is the only place where you're going to get real coverage of how fool these people is.
Basketball star home. Tell you about another weekend of senseless gun violence in the city. And while police are searching for the shooters, one community and a university more than 1,600 miles away are now trying to come to grips with the death of a college basketball star home for summer break. There were 6 shootings across 3 of the 5 boroughs within a 6-hour span last night. At least 13 people were hurt. The most serious shooting in Harlem, where 9 people were shot, including that 21-year-old basketball star. News 4's Gabby Acevedo is live at the scene with new details on the shooting and also what we're learning about the victim, Gabby.
21 years old, shot dead in Harlem. Hit the one in the chat if you heard mainstream media any this week, ABC, NBC, freaking ABC. You know what I'm saying? Have anybody talked about this activity of this young man who was a rising basketball player, possibly going in the NBA after coming back from break? No, right. You're right. No one. Tell me if you heard LeBronica James says his condolences. Tell me if you heard another woke celebrity. What's his name? Trevor Noah. If he sent his condolences. Let me know if you heard, since it's in New York, and there's so many woke celebrities over there in New York. Let me know if you heard anything from another Wokian, Camu Bell. Nope. Let's see if you heard anything from the NAACP. Nope. AOC, this your area. This is New York. Oh, I forgot. He wasn't killed by a white man with a uniform, so he doesn't count. Eric Adams, why aren't you talking about it? Oh, I forgot. If it's nothing to do with Pride Parade and kissing their asses, he doesn't care. So it is what it is. It is what it is. They don't give a shit because it don't fit the fucking narrative. Let's continue.
Rana, this happened just after midnight on Monday morning, this shooting incident, and the area remains closed at this hour while the investigation continues and detectives search for evidence. Investigators working the scene, evidence markers spread across the area in Harlem, where police say 9 people were shot just after midnight on Monday, including 21-year-old Darius Lee, who was hit and killed.
Darius Lee didn't deserve this. Darius Lee's a great individual. His presence will be felt, like he'll be missed in the St. Raymond community.
We love him. We're going to miss him. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's my other half.
Darius Lee's sister asked us not to show her face, but she did want everyone to know that her brother did not deserve to die.
My mother's never.
Here we go again. Every time we have death in the black community, Blackistan, we can never have the family show their face. Damn near 60% of the time. They got to hide behind the camera because they scared their life is in danger because they may be called a snitch. That's why, again, Juneteenth is a fucking joke. It's not an important holiday. It's just another excuse to make us look like damn fools. By what? These liberal ass clowns. You can't make this shit up, man.
We're never supposed to bury her kid. Never. We supposed to be burying her. My brother's 21 years old. How are we burying him?
Police say shots were fired near 139th Street on Fifth Avenue during a barbecue and filming of a music video. Law enforcement sources tell News 4 officers recovered 2 guns underneath some cars at the scene.
What the hell is going on out here in Harlem? What's going on in our city?
Lee was known around Harlem as a standout student athlete at Houston Baptist University, where he played Division I basketball. A memorial in his honor has popped up, serving as a display of affection with balloons, candles, and a poster.
He's someone that everyone would root for. Like, he's a hometown hero.
Let me correct that, sir. He's not a hometown hero because in Blackistan, he ain't got no colors. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no priors. You know what I mean? He ain't did no fair time. He ain't threatened nobody important. You know what I mean? So in their eyes, he was just a average, what they call that, a casualty of war. Sad but true. But this is what we're experiencing. You can't make it up, man.
Rana and the 8 other people injured in the shooting are expected to survive. However, it is still unclear why this happened or how many shooters police are looking for in this case. Reporting live from Harlem, Gabby Acevedo, News 4, New York.
Okay, Gabby, thank you for that update.
Again, this is another example of the foolery. Now let's go into this Jerry Lee Peterson situation. But before I do this, let me go say this, my final thought on Juneteenth, okay? Because I know y'all been waiting for it. I want y'all to come closer. Okay, let's come closer together. I want you to hear me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fuck Juneteenth. That's how I feel about Juneteenth. Just want to make sure people understand that seriously. I gave you my examples. I gave you my argument. Tell me I'm wrong. Now, let's find out what's going on with Mr. Jerry Lee Peterson. All right, let's look at what's going on with Jerry Lee. All right, so let's go to YouTube. Y'all said Studios 21. Let's see what's going on. Never heard of them. So let me find out what's going on here. We've been once again, this is fair use. Shout out to my boy for talking about this. Black Gen Z. Now I'm just going to see what they said about this. And me myself, I'm the type of dude, I gotta see some evidence too. So I'm not just gonna go up here and and just believe it. So I'm about to see who these guys are. I've never heard of Studio 21. This is my first time hearing about it. So I'm gonna pause it for a minute. I know they're a big channel. So we're gonna go to churchmilitant.com. So I'm gonna copy the link and see what this article that they're saying. I'm not gonna play the whole documentary. I want to get the actual report that they saying. Well, they ain't got it. Well, they said they got the article, so I'm trying to find the article. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this article. Okay. So to me, it seems like it's a character assassination attempt, because the way they got the whole rainbow behind the man and stuff. All right, I'm gonna try this again and see if it show it. All right, so all they got is this video, and I'm not gonna play that for 26 minutes because that's stupid. But I will read what they got on the headline. Jesse Lee is a self-described pastor. Let me go and let me show y'all what this website says. Oh, it's a Manosphere channel. Okay, so that's a little weird. A Manosphere channel doing that. That's kind of weird. But we'll get it right here. Jesse Lee Peterson is a self-described pastor, church militants, Joseph Enders, and uncovers the alleged homosexual grooming and purported spiritual predestination that turned the founder of the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny into a Bond villain. So I don't know what parts of this is. I don't know what the comments are, what people are saying. I haven't seen it. I don't know if they got the parts separated on YouTube. I'm finna see if they got it broken down in segments, because I'm not paying no subscription. I don't listen. If I don't know your work like that, I ain't paying no subscription. So let me see what they got going on here and see if they got it broken down or anything like that into segments. I doubt they do. Oh Lord. They got music going on. I ain't trying to get copyright striked. So let's see what they're saying here. Trying to see. Damn, my shit freezing up. So I don't know. I'm just gonna click off of it. All right, so my stuff freezing. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to look at the documentary from 21 Studios on my downtime tonight, and then I will give y'all probably my synopsis either tomorrow on the way from home from work, or either that Thursday. I don't know, man. I'm like you guys. It's very suspect to me, because, you know, all of a sudden, we got people that really didn't like this guy on the whole bandwagon saying he's a groomer. But yet, there's no proof, there's no text messaging. There's, because usually when you come out on someone like this, a big figure like Jerry Lee Peterson, you got text messages, you got documentation, you got pictures, you got, evidence saying that he caught in the act. Now, I don't think that what necessarily happened. I think these guys might have been being paid to do that. Because let me tell you why I said they would have to be paid. Because everybody had me going about Wendy Williams' ex-husband saying that he liked men and was in a relationship with this black dude who said that he was supposed to be bi, but then he got married. Come to find out it was all fake. Dude got paid to say those things because he wanted a money grab. So believe me, people will do anything for money. I mean, so I'm definitely not going to stop. Jerry Lee Peterson probably laughing at this whole thing. I don't think they're going to gain any steam. I mean, it's the studios. They got 300,000 subscribers, but it's not really gaining a bunch of steam, and 21 Studios. I never heard of this Manosphere channel or whatever have you. Seemed like to me that this one they might be barking up the wrong tree, because myself, I'm not releasing no material on nobody on YouTube or whatever unless I got proof. You got to show me pictures. You got to show me text messages. You got to show me something concrete. I can't go by just your word, because your word can mean so many things. I get sued. I lose my livelihood, things of that nature. So that's just how I feel. Anyway, thank you for everybody joining me tonight. I gave y'all a solid almost 2 damn hours. Shout out to everyone that has made a comment. Shout out to my dog, Rapper 10,000. Missed you, dog. Appreciate you coming through. And yeah, you're right, Rapper 10,000. I don't believe it. I'm going by my gut feeling. I don't think it's true. I think that this is a revenge thing. I really do. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it until I see some concrete proof. I'm not going to just jump up here and say, well, Jerry Lee is, I got to see something. Because when I hear Jerry Lee talk, I feel the power of this man's convictions. Okay? I really do. So that's just how I am. Shout out to Salty. Thank you very much, Salty, for being a part of the membership click. I appreciate King's Refuge as well. El Barto, I'm going to always stream, baby. That's just what I do. I'm going to keep y'all in the know. Let's try to get me to 10,000, guys. I need to get to 10,000 followers. That's the goal. And everything else. Okay? Because the faster we do that, the better it will be for me. Okay? In the movement. All right? Definitely. Because I'm just to the point now. I'm tired of these fools, man. For real. So please like, share, subscribe. Please let everybody know about the movement. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.